My name is Claire Lim. This is NME, and I'm here today with Mehcad Brooks, who plays Jax, and LewisTan, who plays Cole Young in the new Mortal Kombat movie. Hello to you both. It's lovely to see you.
Let's go. Hello, Claire.
Hello, let's do it.
Hello. What's up, Glasgow?
Well, not much. I'm in the ether, as you can see.
You're in the void. We call
I'm in
that
the void. I'm stuck in the digital void. My first question is for you, Mehcad. With such lore behind your character, Jax, how did you go about approaching this character when it came to the film?
So I think the really important thing about Jax, in particular in this movie, is his backstory. So I always go back to this Ernest Hemingway quote, which I'm going to butcher, which is, once you've hunted and killed trained men long enough, you have very little appetite for anything else. And so Jax is that when you meet Jax, he's at that point. So basically you got to think about this. He started off as special forces in the military, and then he's graduated to hunting and killing multi-dimensional assassins, ninjas, and monsters.
Yeah.
Okay, so
it's normal stuff.
Yeah, kind of a special forces overachiever, if you ask me. So it's you kind of but really and then Lewis and I, we had the opportunity to go see Joker while we were shooting the movie.
Yeah.
And we looked at each other like, yeah. So it was who would you have to become? Who would you have to become to fulfill the role that you need to save the world right now? Right. So we were able to put ourselves in this position. I think it's really kind of cool that these characters in such an extraordinary situation that we felt the need to ground them in physics and ground them in reality so that people could look at them and say, you know what, if the shit hit the fan, that could be me. I could do that. I could be Jax. I could be Cole. I could be this person. So that's I think one of the strengths of the movie.
Cool. And Lewis, I wanted to ask you, because you've got a new character here. You're playing Cole Young. How do you think fans are going to react to Cole in this movie?
I'm hoping that people have an open mind, and I think that Mortal Kombat has been introducing new characters since the very beginning of the history of their game. It's nothing really new. I think that people were concerned how we were going to approach introducing a new character. And for me, I was too. I'm a big fan of the game, and I'm a big fan of the Mortal Kombat universe. So I also approached it with the same kind of caution and respect. Even when I first got the script, I didn't jump to do the movie. I said, who's doing this? And how are they going to do it? And tell me the details, because I need to know, you know what I mean? Of course I want to be in Mortal Kombat, but I want to be in Mortal Kombat done correctly. So coming from a martial art background and, delivering authentic fights and finding a character emotional arc that is going to carry the audience through this film while they're being introduced to these iconic characters like Jax, you know what I mean? It's a lot of pressure, but it's an opportunity that I jumped at, and I gave it my everything. So if they don't enjoy it, then it's not to lack of effort.
Lewis is too humble to say this, but Cole is going to be received very well.
Yes, you did a great job.
I appreciate that. And thank you, Claire. I appreciate you saying that too. I'm glad that you enjoyed it.
Now, I've got a question for both of you, okay? If your Mortal Kombat character was a rock or pop star, who would they be and why?
Ooh.
Let's ask Mehcad that first. Okay, so who would they be and why?
Oh, thank God he's going first.
Go for it, Mehcad. Put you on the spot.
I think Jax would be, he would have to be a mix, right?
Okay.
He would be a mix of Lil Nas X and
that is not what I expected you to say.
Exactly. Jax is unexpected. He'd be Lil Jax. He'd be Lil Jax X.
Yes.
Lil Jax X and DMX, right?
Excellent.
It is excellent, isn't it? So I say that because Lil Nas X has his inner strength, right? Mm-hmm. That no matter what happens on the outside, he's like, I am who I am, and whatever you guys want to say, I am who I am. And great. Jax is Jax's arms get taken off, and his physical body becomes it receives a great challenge, but his heart remains the same. So I would say it is that.
Thank you. Okay,
For
Lewis,
me,
go for it.
I would go with Zach De La Rocha from Rage Against the Machine, because I listened to a lot of Rage Against the Machine while I was performing, and it kind of inspired me through the movie. And it's also that energy of, you know, just self-discovery and destroying down boundaries and walls and just breaking all these things that feel like oppression. I love that energy that band brings, and Zach. And yeah, I think that I use a lot of that with Cole. So that would be my.
Thank you for your time. Good luck, everybody. Good luck.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you very
Claire.
much.
Thank you.